Hello, everyone. This is Coach Steve again, back with some more leadership tips. It's hopefully something that you can use as you are out in the workplace or in your world and whatever influence, sphere of influence that you have. Just trying to help you be the best leader that you can be. Now, throughout these videos that I'll be presenting for you guys, I just want you guys to still understand that, my main thing is to help you out. I mean, I do what I do because I love doing it, and I've seen results from people. And if it's nothing else, I'd love to be able to coach you through a situation and help you get you from point A to point B in an authentic way, right? I'm going to talk to you person to person, not going to throw a whole lot of um, red tape at you, so to speak. But at the same time, I can be very effective and useful, and that's really why I do what I do at this point. But along the way, like everyday life, I come across situations as a leader in my household, in the community, and the work that I do, and I see other leaders. I come in contact with other leaders all the time, and I'm always watching, I'm always learning. And a few years ago, I learned a new term. At least it was new to me. I'm sure once I say it, it won't be new to you. But it was called emotional intelligence. And part of me kind of chuckled when I heard that, like, okay, what are you talking about? Because for me, growing up and just navigating life in every aspect that I have, I probably would have called that paying attention or common sense. But hey, the term is emotional intelligence. So I'm going to break that down. I'm not going to give you, again, a lengthy definition or explanation, but just kind of tell you what that means to me and how you as a leader can use this tool just as one tip. Hopefully, you'll learn something with this. But basically, to describe it is just being aware of the people around you. I think if it really had to say something, I think that will be me boil it down to its finest point, for me at least. It's like being aware of the people around you, taking note of their moods, taking the temperature in the room, and understanding what's going on. And I can give you numerous examples of where I've been in situations where I was in a group meeting and I understood that one side of this meeting was there were some very unhappy people, right? And they're there to voice their opinions, some grievances they had with leadership. And I remember just standing, watching, listening, going, okay, yeah, I see what's going on here. These people aren't very happy. You can see the mood, you can feel it. I mean, you can absolutely feel it. And so I noticed when leadership walked into the room, the directors, so to speak, and I'm watching them going, I don't know if they necessarily understand what they're walking into right now. And so I'm staying back and I'm just watching the situation. And sure enough, they started speaking, and I was like, oh yeah, you missed that boat right there, man. You have no idea what's about to hit you. And sure enough, there was an onslaught from the people just kind of went after him. And I was like, well, you didn't read the room. If you had read the room properly, you probably would have started off the conversation a little bit differently than you did. And it took some time to reel people back in. Eventually they did and was able to have a decent dialogue. But for me, having emotional intelligence and understanding what's going on. Now, what does that mean for you, a leader, a boss, that has employees? And I think for me, the simple answer is, pay attention and ask questions. You walk into the office, and I know everyone has their things that they go throughout a daily basis or the night before, or their family, and they walk in and they want people to just get to work and do what they're supposed to do. And sometimes you walk in and you don't notice the employees. You don't notice the vibe in the very room that you're going into to lead. And you'll see some employees, maybe they had very bad days, worse than yours, or very good days. It's always good to pay attention. And if you don't know, it's okay to ask, hey, how was your day today? How are you doing? And let them talk to you. Because if you go into a situation without reading the room, without some kind of sense of what's going on, how how is my team doing today? How is my team? As a person who's been in the business world and in the sports world, if you're the head coach, you have to know which buttons to push every day, right? If you have a group of guys who are going one direction, or teammates and players or employees, you have to know which direction to steer them back to and how to do that based off a feel for where they're at emotionally at that time. And if you are concerned and you don't really get it, don't be afraid to just ask. I think I would appreciate it if I had a horrible day and I'm walking in there doing my best to keep it together and just to get some work done and probably not smiling much, probably not in a very chatty mode, but just sitting in front of my computer trying to just bang away, get stuff done. If an employee or some supervisor came over and said, "Hey, how is it going, man? I haven't seen you chit chatting with anybody today, or you haven't been out of your cubicle. Things going okay." Whether I'm willing to share at that time or not, that's another story. But I tell you, I definitely would appreciate someone asking how I'm doing. So I think the moral of the story when it comes to emotional intelligence is to pay attention and don't be afraid to ask. I think that'll go a long way for you out there who are leaders in leading your organizations, families, teams, whatever it is. So hope that helps. Just a little tip today for those who are following the channel, by the way, Coach Steve 2026, Coach Steve 2026. If you like what I'm doing, you like the content, please hit the button below and subscribe. Also, I'd love to help you. I am a certified coach in many different arenas and would love to be able to provide my services for you. And if that's something you're looking for and you like what you're hearing, then check out my website. It is hoseync.com, HOSEYINC.com. You can check it out there, schedule a consultation. And I'd love to speak with you about what's going on in your career or your life or just circumstances of the world today. So we'll love to help you out there. Remember, hit the like and subscribe button and look for some more content to come. This has been Coach Steve. Hope you're doing well. Look forward to getting back with you soon. Take care and bye bye.